Human history isn't fixed. Every year, archaeology pulls evidence from the ground that refuses to follow the official timeline. We once believed our past was neat, organized, and fully mapped. But recent discoveries tell a very different story. They show humans arriving earlier, building smarter, organizing sooner, and fighting larger wars than we were ever taught. Today, we'll explore 5 archaeological sites that are forcing historians to rewrite entire chapters of the human story. From ancient footprints hidden in desert sand, to forgotten cities, lost religions, and a battlefield erased from memory, let's begin where the past only appears when it rains. In southern New Mexico lies a place that looks empty and lifeless, the White Sands Desert. But 20,000 years ago, this was not a desert. It was a vast wetland surrounding Lake Otero, home to mammoths, giant sloths, and dire wolves. And walking among them were humans. Hidden beneath the gypsum sand are thousands of ancient footprints. Most of the time, they're invisible. But after rainfall, dark outlines emerge. Human tracks frozen in time. In 2021, scientists dated organic material trapped inside these footprints. The results were shocking. 21,000 to 23,000 years old. That places humans in North America during the peak of the Ice Age, long before the ice-free corridor was supposed to exist. Critics question the dating, so researchers return with multiple independent methods: pollen analysis and luminescence dating. All 3 methods agreed. Humans were here 10,000 years earlier than textbooks claimed. The footprints reveal everyday life. A young woman carrying a child. Children walking beside adults. Humans crossing paths with giant ground sloths in real time. This discovery forces a major rethink of migration routes, supporting the idea that the first Americans arrived by sea, traveling along the Pacific coast. But it also raises a disturbing question. If humans live here for thousands of years, where is everything else? No bones, no villages, no tools, only shadows in the sand. For decades, history taught us a simple rule. Farming came first. Civilization came later. Boncuklu Tarla, in southeastern Turkey, breaks that rule completely. Dating back 12,000 years, this site belongs to the earliest Neolithic period, even older than many famous settlements. What shocked archaeologists wasn't just its age, it was its complexity. Beneath the soil, they found planned architecture, rectangular stone buildings, and something completely unexpected: a sewer system. Stone-lined drainage channels ran beneath homes, showing advanced urban planning thousands of years before Rome or Greece. Over 50,000 stone beads were recovered, made from obsidian, turquoise, and seashells sourced hundreds of miles away. This proves long-distance trade, specialized craftsmanship, and social hierarchy. These people weren't struggling to survive. They had surplus, organization, and time for art and ritual. Most importantly, temples appear before agriculture. This supports the idea that religion and social gathering came first, and farming was invented to support them. And only a small fraction of the site has been excavated. What lies deeper may push civilization even further back. On the island of Gozo in Malta stand temples so massive that ancient locals believe giants built them. The Ggantija temples date to 3600 to 3200 BC, older than the Egyptian pyramids and Stonehenge. They are built from enormous limestone blocks, some weighing over 50 tons. Yet the builders had no metal tools, no wheel, no pulleys, no beasts of burden. Despite this, they constructed some of the largest stone monuments of their time, completely independently. Inside, the temples are carefully designed with curved chambers that amplify sound. Acoustic studies show these spaces resonate at frequencies that can alter human perception, possibly used for ritual trance states. After over 1,000 years of temple building, the civilization abruptly vanished. No war, no fire, no graves. They simply walked away. Some researchers believe environmental collapse caused their disappearance. Others suspect social or religious upheaval. And with ancient shorelines now submerged, some wonder if the real story lies underwater. Stonehenge may be famous, but it was never alone. Just 2 miles away, beneath open grassland, lies a structure even larger. Using ground-penetrating radar, scientists discovered a massive circular arrangement of deep shafts surrounding Durrington Walls. Each pit was about 10 meters wide and 5 meters deep. Together, they form a ring over 2 kilometers across, one of the largest prehistoric constructions in Europe. These weren't natural formations. Excavation confirmed human engineering using antler picks and bone tools. The structure likely marked a sacred boundary, separating ceremonial space from the outside world. Stonehenge, Ggantija Walls, and the surrounding landscape were part of one massive, carefully planned ritual complex. For thousands of years, people walked over this site without knowing it existed, which raises an uncomfortable thought. If we miss something this big, what else are we missing? Northern Europe's Bronze Age was once seen as peaceful. The Tollense Valley in Germany destroyed that illusion. In 1996, a single bone with an arrowhead embedded in it was found near a riverbank. What followed was the discovery of a battlefield dating to 1250 BC. Thousands of human remains, broken skulls, shattered limbs, weapon wounds. This wasn't a small skirmish. Researchers estimate up to 4,000 warriors were involved, an army size thought impossible for the region. Weapons came from distant trade networks. Isotope analysis showed many fighters came from hundreds of miles away. This was organized, large-scale warfare, possibly tied to Bronze Age collapse events across Europe. Yet no written record exists. An entire war erased from memory. These 5 sites tell us one thing clearly. Human history is incomplete. We arrived earlier, built sooner, fought harder, organized faster, and much of it still lies hidden, underground, underwater, or dismissed as impossible. So now I want to hear from you. Which discovery do you think changes history the most? And is there a site you think should be explored next? If you enjoyed this deep dive, like and subscribe. And if you're still curious, click the next video on your screen. Until next time, stay curious.